cartoon controversy is now triggering an all-out war. NCERT Director Parvin Sinclair has hit out at the recommendations of the Thorat Committee on Cartoons in School Books. The attack on the panel set up by the HRD Ministry is certain to cause fresh headache to Kapil Sibal, the Minister. Here's what Professor Sinclair told Headlines Today's Rahul Singh in his first ever interview after the cartoon row broke out.
Controversy over cartoons in NCERT textbook refuses to die down. To talk more on this, with me is NCERT Director Professor Parvin Sinclair for our first interview on this issue. Many experts, academicians, educationists see this Thorat Committee report as an attempt to please political bosses. The report started with a cartoon on Ambedkar, now ended up with cartoons related to Indira Gandhi. What's your comment, ma'am?
First of all, I would like to say that I thank Professor Thorat and his team for doing whatever the job they've done and taking it up and doing it in a time-bound manner. Yes, people are not happy with the outcome. Yes, there are a whole range of cartoons that have been considered by them. In fact, in all 6 titles of political science of the classes 9 to 12, where cartoon was used as a pedagogic tool, they've looked through all of them with, as according to the report, several external experts who have not been named. They also looked at other remarks in the text, and the cartoons they've suggested, according to some of us who met recently, we had a consultative meet, don't seem to follow any rationale. Some were clearly, 2 cartoons got a lot of objections from various sections of society, so those they have recommended as hurting sensitivities, but there are some others which we are not so sure about why they are, though they have given their reasons for it, but we have not really understood why we should, how we can accept those reasons.
But ma'am, this is a fact that there's a rift within Thorat Committee, and in fact the experts who were consulted by Thorat Committee feel disappointed with the report. So in that situation, how you intend to go ahead with this report?
How I intend to go is the clearest thing out of all this. Yes. We have called a meeting of the National Monitoring Committee, which, as you know, was set up as suggested by the CABE committee long ago when the books were first coming out. And the government has set up this NMC of academics across the board, chaired by Professor Miri and Professor Deshpande. We will be meeting on the 14th and we will be placing the reports there with all the documents concerned, including the experts who had come, their views, including other feedback received by them and by us, and most importantly, the National Curricular Framework's philosophy being taken into account and children's views being taken into account. The learner is the most important person for us.